at this point, it is becoming closer and closer to where it's like, hey, I'm only in stable coins right now. No more for me. It's like,
Right.
I'm only entering on big pullbacks. Other than that, I'm good. It's becoming more and more like that because my portfolio is doing so well. The only average I'm trying to keep up with from last show, like you guys saw, was Casper. I want to, bolster up my API 3 position. So those are like the two I'm looking at right now. We're back for another week here and we see Solana up 15%. We see ETH up 10%, HBAR up 15%, XRP up 17%. So it's like we are always, we're getting more and more like that where it's like we check on a weekly basis. It's like, oh, these assets are continuing to go up. At some point, that means, oh, I got to stop buying, right? And so for me, team, API 3 and Casper are the purchases I'm doing right now. Maddie, what are you purchasing right now?
So I've got a DCA. Basically, it's a three-way DCA, but it's not an equal split DCA. So if you guys watch consistent investor strategy, you guys might see you're like, hey, well, like, why are you not just doing a blanket approach, right? Like, why are you not just doing a blanket DCA? Because a lot of the time, you guys have to look at your personal averages, turn it upside down, and say, like, where's the help needed the most? So technically, with API 3, I'm right around break even. So if I really wanted to, I could probably back off the API 3 DCA if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Right. I really like the risk to reward ratio. I like the market capitalization, and I like having the vertical exposure because otherwise, if I wasn't API 3 right now, I'd probably be building a link position, but I'm not, right? I'm building a vertical in the same vertical, but smaller market capitalization opportunity. So it's about 60% Casper right now. And then the remaining DCA out of my budget is going to be between Filecoin and API 3. So that remaining 40% is basically split up between API 3 and Filecoin.